about that path in the scouting.
Yeah.
Played at LSU, played center at LSU, and after your time at LSU, let's kind of just walk me through briefly, like, what were the steps now to getting into scouting?
Yeah, that was
what was the love for it? What was the reason for it?
I was initially, Jesse, when I finished at LSU, I was finishing my degree, and I got into coaching. Actually, was going to be a graduate assistant offensive line coach. And then I started working. It was one spring, and I started doing it, and I'm like, I like the personnel aspect of it better. When I got with the recruiting director, and I'm like, well, how do you guys evaluate high school kids? How do you put this all together? And I started to really appreciate the evaluation of, okay, what makes this kid? Why are we recruiting this kid? Why are we not recruiting this kid? And so I got involved with recruiting, and then recruiting led me into the opportunity to NFL Europe. So I went from LSU to Texas A&M.
You got to be of a certain age to remember or even understand that there was, before the USFL, the XFL or whatever it's called
the early
now,
90s. Yeah.
There were teams that were in Europe.
I saw
it was like the G League for the NFL, not CFL.
Yeah. Right.
It was NFL Europe.
Oh no, when I was just out of school, I saw the world for free. Barcelona, Frankfurt, Montreal, New York. I mean, we had those teams in the World League. And so it literally, that was the concept, was all these teams. And, I'll never forget being at old Wembley Stadium there, but, and seeing, about 2,000 less fans than the first Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm thinking, man, this is going to take off. This global football is going to take off, where fans are going. And then it's so funny. I went back in 2014 with the Cowboys for that game that was played in London, and to see the advancement. And I do a lot of work with the UK Cowboy Club, and those fans are so knowledgeable and locked in. So, yeah, again, here we are. But, yeah, got involved with NFL Europe, did that for a year, and my boss there said, listen, you're too good to do this. You're going to, and I'm not trying to brag. I mean,
you can brag.
He said, no, you understand.
No. This show, you can brag on this show.
I'm not, but he told me,
we brag on this show. We pat ourselves on the back.
My old boss,
brag.
Yeah.
We put on, I have a saying, put on the hat. Put on the hat. Yeah. We don't let things pass by on this show, because damn it, you work too hard. You've come too far and worked too hard to not be able to say about the accomplishment.
So this is the makeup for hating the scouting to start the day when we.
Yes.
We're full circling back.
This is
right?
Like compliment sandwich.
Yeah,
it's like
a compliment sandwich. Okay,
sandwich.
I got you. No, I'm totally having fun with you. Yeah. The thing was, though, I had a guy tell me, like, hey, listen, you've got a gift for this, and so I said, well, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. And then Ron Wolf got the job with the Green Bay Packers, and I actually met Ron in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I never went to Green Bay to interview for the job. I met him on a Monday. He said by the time I was done with the meeting, he says, I need you in Green Bay on Thursday. And I packed up my 3 suitcases, and I moved to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and my 27th birthday. And I'll never forget landing in Green Bay, never being there, and it was 0 degrees. It was December 12th, 1991. And I just remember getting off that plane and literally that breath, that massive, you played those games late in the year with that massive breath. And I go, what the hell have I done? And, I was at Green Bay for 5 years. And so, that was my start. Yeah. So it went from recruiting to NFL Europe, and then to the Green Bay Packers, and that's how I got my run.